then my last cop story. So we assigned to we assigned to this one area searching, looking for there's people committing robberies, and now so they were doing robberies for the holidays. So we get assigned to that one area. So me and my partner are driving up again, the same guy. We're driving up, and then we see a group of guys on the building. There's a marked vehicle because we had unmarked vehicles. So there's a marked vehicle on the other side of the light, and he's waiting. And he was waiting for the light. So when the guy saw the cops, he went over there. He's like this. He turned around and started adjusting his waistband. I guess pushing whatever which from experience, we're in a bad area. It was he was adjusting his gun. And then when the cops, then my partner says, he goes, Sarge, we jump on? I said, no, not yet. Let's wait to see what happens. To see if the cops stop, then we'll help them. If not, then we just we'll jump on our own. So the cops then they kept going. They missed it. Then a guy came out walking. He's looking like this, like looking at the cops as they're driving by. But then we jumped on the sidewalk, and when he saw us, he ran. He took off. We chased him. We start chasing him. Again, I stay behind. My partner gets into a building. He loses him in the building. So now I come back out. So I'm calling him, Cisco, where you at? And he wasn't answering. So then I'll go upstairs. So now I lower my radio because now I'm going inside the building because I didn't want him to hear me. So I go in, I lower my radio, and I go in to the lobby. Then there were two doors, one door here, and then there's another door to go into the lobby. And then some guy opened the door and I see him coming out. And when he sees me, he runs right back in and goes into the building, runs. I don't know if you're familiar with Left Rack City.
I am.
Those buildings in the basement, they all connect. All those buildings connect. I didn't know this at the time. So he was in the building. And so I start running, chasing him. And as he's running, he's going like this, like going into his waistband and looking back. I said, so I already know that he got the gun. So I'm like, I don't want to. So, but I had prior to lowering the radio, I heard my partner saying that we were chasing a guy because somebody said, "Is everything all right out there?" So my partner said, "Listen, we're chasing a guy with a gun." So anyway, so they said, but I lost him. But now I'm chasing him. So he's going like this and he's stopping, and I'm saying, "Don't do it." So anyway, he gets out, come out. But I'm staying on top because I was still in good shape. I was working. I was still training, working. I had the gym at the time. As a matter of fact, I was still So I was still. So this happened in 2000. Actually, no. It was before I got the gym. So then it was in 2005, 2006 around there. Yeah. So now. So he goes up. He get into this garage. He gets out the building, up to the garage, and as I'm going up, he's looking back. And I'm going up, and he's looking back, and I'm like, "Don't do it, bro." So he went into the. So it's crazy how this happened because I'm gonna tell you what I felt. So when I get up the stairs, he's by where the garage is at, the open garage where all the cars park. I come across, and now I got my gun like this because now I'm coming. I'm coming up blind, and he's there going like this, and then he turns and he pulls out the gun, turns around, he goes to shoot me. Luckily, I was quick enough, and I went like this. I kind of went sideways, pop, and I shot him twice. So I thought I hit him here. Well, it looks like I hit him here. He dropped, he fell, and then he drops the gun. So then I put it over. Shots fired, get a bus. So we got an ambulance forthwith. We got a male. I shot male pulled out a gun. I shot a male, whatever. All of a sudden, he's like, he's trying to grab the gun again. I'm like, so I went up, scooped up the gun, put it in my waistband. I got on top of him, cuffed him. So I end up, crazy thing is that prior to that, is how they say that you have these senses and things happen, everything goes in slow motion? Let me tell you what happened to me. When I went like this, when I'm up, all this happened within seconds. I went like this, I went up, and when I saw the gun, I felt like a weird feeling through my body. And you know what I saw? I saw a vision of my wife, with my daughter, and with my older daughter and my two daughters and my son looking down like on a cemetery.
Wow.
At that split moment, and then I just shot. When I saw that, I shot right away. And then I'm like, what, my man?
Where did you end up shooting him?
So now. he goes to the hospital. They take me to the hospital, because my head is all messed up. So now one of the investigators comes to me and says, no, one of the delegates comes to me and said, listen to me, Felipe. He goes, how many times you shot this guy? I said, I believe, I remember shooting twice. He goes, oh, you sure? Because, you did everything right. The perpetrator was the honest perp, and he said that he pulled out the gun on you, so you had every right to shoot him. So you're covered 100%. I said, so if you shot him more than once, more than twice, it's good. So I said, okay, then I remember pulling the trigger twice. I guess maybe because of the reaction, maybe I shot more than that, because he had 5 wounds. So then a while later, after surgery and everything, they come back to me. Oh, listen, you're good. You did shoot 2 times. I'm like, oh, okay. So he goes, yeah, he had 5 wounds. The first bullet hit his thigh on the right, exited, hit the second thigh, and exited. So one bullet went in and out 4 times, and then the second bullet hit his kneecap. So it shattered his kneecap.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So yeah, those and I got one of the highest award for that. I got a Medal of Valor.
Wow.
I'm not proud.
No, hey, listen.
But it's
cop work.
But it's people don't realize that I was out there also risking my life. I was out there putting my life on the line.
To protect the city of New York.
Man. But I was taking bad people off the streets, man. At the end of the day,
man, that's.
You want to hear a funny story?
Sure. Yeah.
It'll be short. I was in Starrett City. Now I remember because I was in Starrett City Boxing Club. Will Rosinski, I was training Will Rosinski that day. Will Rosinski said to me, so we were talking about, remember that time when at that time there was a big shooting, Sean Bell got shot?
Yes.
So we were all in the gym talking about that. And then Will was like, oh, let me ask you a question. If it was you, how many times you would have shot? I said, listen, everybody reacts differently. I said, I can't tell you how many times I would have shot because at that moment you would just react. Yeah. So I can't tell you how many times I would shoot. I said, I would say once or twice, but I don't know. So he goes, all right. And as I'm leaving, I swear to God, and you can ask Will, that same Friday morning that I was training Will, I was leaving the gym to go to work. And Will says to me, all right, listen, he goes, don't go get into a shooting today. And that same night, I got into that shooting.
Wow.
Bro,
there's a lot of prophetic things that happen in your life,
man. That's why I tell you, my life is weird sometimes. I'll be like, man, I've been through so many crazy stuff, man. I'll be like,
yo.